have got this. I really have. If this makes a good thumbnail. There's a spicy and an extra spicy, and I got the extra spicy. I love it. I'm trying to see what I'm doing. Is this one? I've done this before. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. For today's video I'm going to be unboxing and testing some of the products from the Benefit and Too Faced winter gift set. So I have 4 sets today to show you. Well, 3 sets and 1 limited edition palette. These are all from the winter gift set range from both Too Faced and Benefit. I purchased all of these from Boots. As far as I'm aware, they are all still available online. So yeah, I've basically already filmed me doing this makeup look, so if you want to see how I achieve that using all of these products, then stay tuned. If you do like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. So the first gift set is Eyebrow for Beauty. I actually got this for Christmas because I ran out of my all-time favourite Hoola bronzer. This set was £32.50. The bronzer itself was £24, so it's definitely worth purchasing a gift set if you're looking to try some new makeup. I can get this open. I can show you what it's like. Okay. So inside we have the Benefit Professional, the Hoola bronzer, the Bad Girl Bang mascara, and the Gimme Brow in shade 3. So I pretty much have used all of these products before. Hoola bronzer is my favourite. You've obviously got a full-size Hoola bronzer and a full-size Professional. I'm not sure if this is full-size, do you know? I think it might be. I've never brought one of these full size before. I've had a mini, but like an ultra mini, like a travel size. But I've not tried the shade number 3 before, so that will be interesting. And let me just look this up. Okay, so £32.50 in Boots. On the Benefit website it's £34.50, so there's a saving there already. But the actual set is worth £86.50 with all the products that's inside, so you're definitely getting a good deal on that one. The next set I brought was the Benefit Makeup Megastars. Now this is quite a big set and there's quite a lot in it for what you pay for. So this was £32.50, but it says it's worth over £80.50. Now I actually brought this because I tried the Bad Girl Bang, never tried it before. Obviously got that set for Christmas, tried it on Christmas Day, absolutely loved the mascara. Best mascara I've ever used. So I looked online to see if I could buy one for when, obviously that's a miniature, it's going to run out pretty quick. Mascara is actually £22, it's a lot of money, but there is a full-size Bad Girl Bang in this set and it is £32.50, and you also get the full-sized highlighter. And is that full-sized? We're not sure. I think it is. Oh, it says full-size, so that is a full-size product. And this is actually a really good idea if you're just starting out with makeup and you want to try some new makeup. This is just a great idea. This is the inside of the box. It comes with a makeup bag as well, which is nice. It's like a rose gold sparkly pink makeup bag. Let's open this. I mean, that wouldn't fit all of my makeup in, but it's good to keep all of this makeup that I brought in. And then what's this? Okay, so like I said, I got this from Boots. I think this is limited to Boots only. I've not seen it in any other stores. So you have a tips and tricks easy makeup tutorial card, beauty, brows and bestseller set. Okay, so basically on the back it has little tips for each of the products that is in the kit. And then this looks interesting. So 500 advantage card points when you buy 2 full-size Benefit cosmetic products. So I guess if you try out the products and you like them and you want, especially the miniatures, that's a good idea actually, because then you're getting more points on your Boots card. And actually I didn't realise they had this when I brought it. Bring this voucher to your Boots Benefit beauty bar for a free make-upper, which I guess is a makeover. Voucher for a free makeover may be redeemed at any Benefit beauty bar Boots location within the United Kingdom and Ireland. No purchase necessary. And it runs out on the 31st of March, so you've literally got 3 months to go get your makeup done for free. That's great. I don't know how much that would cost normally, but I guess if you buy the set and you don't really know or you're new to makeup, you could do that. So we've got a full-size Bad Girl Bang, Gimme Brow, which I'm not sure what shade this is in. Let's have a look. It's also in the shade 3. So I hope that shade suits me, because if not, I've got 2 full-size brows. Okay, so the makeup bag has fallen out, but you've just seen that. The Benefit Cookie highlighter, and then Professional Pearl Primer. So yeah, I definitely recommend buying this set if you want to try some products, because obviously you get the free makeover, you get a free makeup bag. This is definitely, I think, the best one value-wise, just literally because of the extra that comes in. That is amazing. The next thing, this is the Gingerbread Extra Spicy makeup palette, which is amazing. Oh my god, this is by far my favourite product that I have brought. This was £25.99, although I do believe it is a lot more than that. It's obviously on offer at the moment. Okay, so I bought this for £25.99 from Boots, and it's actually retails at £39, so that is a good deal, obviously. You can actually buy it on ASOS. I just googled that then, and I didn't realise that you could get Too Faced products from ASOS. I've never actually used Too Faced before, or purchased Too Faced before until now. Yeah, this is amazing. Look at this makeup palette. It smells divine. Oh my gosh, you can literally, it just smells like gingerbread. And I haven't peeled this off yet, so I shall do this. I love it. This honestly is my favourite makeup thing, other than the Bang Bang mascara. This is it's in the classic like tinned packaging that Too Faced do. This is obviously the first palette I ever brought from Too Faced, like ever. I definitely am going to get the most use of this, and I'm going to be really sad when it runs out, because I don't think I'm going to be able to get it again. The colours are really neutral, so they are right up my street. I'm trying to see what I'm doing, I can't. So you have these really like, was it auburn colours, like burnt orange, kind of neutral pinky tones, and then you've got this gorgeous dark midnight, it's called Midnight Snack. It's like a glittery blue, which I haven't tried yet, but I feel like that's kind of a bold statement eye if you did want one. It is the best palette I have ever used, and the pigment's amazing. The final gift set is the Too Faced Let It Snow Girl. You've got 3 different palettes and then a Better Than Sex mascara. Okay, so this set is £46, which is obviously a good deal in itself because you've got 3 palettes in this, but it is currently £28 on the Too Faced website. I got this from Boots and I think it was 30, can't exactly remember, but if you have a student card and you shop with Boots, you can get 10% off, and that includes the Christmas gift sets. So definitely worth purchasing if you want to start using Too Faced. So I mean, a palette itself in Too Faced is normally between £40 and £50 for a good sized palette. So you've got kind of 3 here to just try out, and then obviously there's the mascara, which is renowned for being great, but I've never used it. So let's open this up and show you. Okay, so obviously it's shaped like a snow girl. I feel like there's magnets in these, but I wouldn't risk sticking them together. I guess they're supposed to look like that, but they do all kind of stick together on top of each other like that. So the top of the snow girl, this is a bronzer and a highlighter. So there's Chocolate Soleil bronzer and then Angel Wings highlighter, and a cute little, I mean this is the smallest, and the packaging is cardboard, so it's not like the traditional Too Faced packaging. The middle body of the snow girl includes 4 blushes, so just slides open like that. So we have Merry and Bright, Snow Kissed, Pink Christmas and Christmas Dream. And then the final palette, this is kind of the reason I brought this set, because I wanted to try out some Too Faced colours, and then obviously I found the Gingerbread Extra Spicy and I was like, I need that. This is the eyeshadows. There are some amazing colours in this set. I absolutely cannot wait to try Snow Globe, this one here. The colours are just amazing. These are a bit more bolder than the Extra Spicy, I'd say. Like, I don't think I'd ever use this purple. I don't know. You know, I love these 2 tones here. I feel like I will get some use out of this, even just to try some of the formulas and the textures of the eyeshadows and see what they look like, how pigmented they are. I haven't actually used any of these colours on my eyes. I might do that in another video, so let me know if that is something you would like to see. And then finally we have the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Once I've used my miniature bad girl bang, I'm going to open this, so I'll probably include that in a vlog. But I'm excited to try it, but I have high expectations, especially after the amount of videos I've seen where people have raved about that. So the makeup look I'm doing today I have already tried. I did a trial run a couple of days ago before I went out, and I took a pic and put it up on my Insta, so I will show that picture here. If you don't follow me on Instagram and you would like to follow me on Instagram, I will leave my handle down below. I'd really appreciate that. If you want to see how I achieve this makeup look using the products that I've just shown you, then keep watching. Yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so I've started with just a simple base. So I have done my eyebrows and put on some concealer. I will just say before I start, I'm not a professional makeup artist. This is literally just what I do. It's what works for me. Some of the stuff I have already used, some of the stuff I've been using for a few years, and the products that I like, the products that I use every day, and you know, how I do my makeup is how I do my makeup. It works for me. It might not work for everyone else. You might not think it works for me, but if you don't think it works for me, keep that opinion to yourself. It works for me, so I just thought I'd say that before I started doing this. Yeah, so before I put the concealer on, I did actually apply the Benefit Professional, which is in here. You literally need the smallest amount. I popped that on the back of my hand and then used my fingers just to rub it in on my cheeks and my eyelid, and before I put my concealer over the top. Yeah, I've used this for a few years now and it's just so smooth and soft, and it just keeps my makeup on all day. So yeah, that's definitely a hit. I'm going to put in a headband. I actually cannot see what I look like in the viewfinder, so I hope I'm in focus. Okay, so the first product that I'm going to actually use is this Benefit Gimme Brow. Where's the lid? Comes in the I Break for Beauty gift set. So yeah, I've got a mirror here, so if I'm looking down here, that's why, because I literally cannot see anything. Okay, so it's basically a tiny little brush head. You can't really tell a difference on camera, and to be honest, I can't really tell that much of a difference off of camera either. I like the formula, but I don't like the shape of the brush. I feel like it's too small, especially if you've got thicker brows. I mean, it might be harder for you to do this. So I mean, if you've got thin brows, I'd recommend that, but if you've got thicker brows, I don't really think it will work as well. But I like the formula. Okay, so next I'm going to be using the Too Faced Gingerbread Extra Spicy palette, and it doesn't disappoint. I have used this already. I sat down to film this video a couple of days ago and I kind of thought, Ellice, what are you doing? You literally have never used this before in your life. Probably not a good idea to just go straight on in with it. I actually took the palette out of the package, and this little thing, I just fell on the floor, come with it. So it's basically, it says it's a how-to glamour guide, and it's got makeup looks, how to create it with the palette that you've got. I mean, it's just great. Great for someone that doesn't know what they're doing, like me. So the back of this says, turn up the heat with this gingerbread palette, baking with warm, sexy, smouldering shades. Achieve rich and spicy daytime looks, piping hot nighttime looks, and everything in between with 18 shades that smell like yummy gingerbread cookies. And I can confirm it does smell like gingerbread. Most amazing palette I think I have ever seen or ever used. Okay, so this is the look that I'm going to try and go for today. I mean, it's probably not going to look like that, but we're going to give it a go. I have actually already tried this, I've already said, and I mean, the pigment in these colours, amazing. It's definitely worth the purchase. Like, the formulas are creamy and there's just so much pigment. Okay, so the first step says blend plenty of dough from crease to brow. I'm going to zoom you in and we're going to try and do this. Okay, so I'm just taking an angled brush and covering it with plenty of dough. Such a great name. Okay. Can you see that pigment? And it smells amazing. I mean, I hope that's from crease to brow. I don't really know what I'm doing, if I'm honest. I'm just copying the picture. But when do we ever know what we're really doing, let's be honest. Okay, so I've actually just zoomed you out for a second, so the screen is literally just my face. Just to show you, this is from like one application of the brush. I only went into the eyeshadow once, and that is what it has made. Okay, so step 2 is to smoke gingerbread glam into crease and lower lash line. So that's kind of like a dark brown. Okay, so for this shade I'm just using a Skinny Dip E1 brush. Smoke it into, I think that's where I'm supposed to put it, crease and lower lash line. It's kind of a darker shade of what I've already put on. So I'm literally just copying these instructions and smoking this into my crease. To smoke into my lower lash line, I am using the Real Technique shading brush. It's just a tiny little eyeshadow brush, and that again is with gingerbread glam. This is one thing that I never used to do. I never ever used to bring the eyeshadow into my lower lash line, but now I find myself doing it all the time and it just makes such a difference. Okay, so the next step on this little guide is to press Candy Queen onto the lid. And when I tried to do this the other night, I tried it with a brush, and because this eyeshadow is really glittery, it actually worked better with my finger because the transfer from the brush onto my lid just wasn't as nice or as smooth as was my finger. So this colour is really pigmented for a glitter. Can you see that? So pigmented. I mean, there are softer colours than Candy Queen, so I feel like if you did want a daytime look, you could use a different colour. 2 colours I've already applied. Quite neutral for the rest of the colours in the palette. It then says to smoke Cookie Cool into outer and upper lower lash line. I don't think I did it like that the other day. I'm not sure what brush to use for this. Didn't do that the other day. Must have got too excited and just... Okay, Cookie Cool is really dark. I'm going to basically just try and line my lash. I'm going to use the Skinny Dip E5 brush to do that. The problem I'm having with this is that there is quite a lot of product drop onto my cheeks. Because it's a dark colour, I feel like when I try and wipe that off, it is going to smudge. Wish me luck. Please, please, please don't smudge. I mean, it's not that bad. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with the Real Techniques shading brush to smoke Cookie Cool under my lash, my lower lash line. Make that up there, and then I am going to bring it into my outer crease, and then the same with the other eye. For the look that I did the other day, I actually used a really dark brown from a Revolution palette because I didn't read that instruction properly, let's be honest. And I kind of decided that because the new mascara that I've tried was so good, I didn't want to wear lashes. So I wanted to darken up my lash line. So I used a really deep brown from a Revolution palette. I didn't actually use this Cookie Cool, but I mean, this just works just as well. Okay, so I am just going to try and blend this out a bit because I do want a softer look. I don't want it to be so harsh. I'm just blending that out with the Real Techniques. It just says Duo Fibre eye brush. It's a little blending brush. Okay, so the next step is to highlight the inner corner of the eye with Lick the Spoon. The names of these colours are just amazing. Like, who comes up with these? I'm just using a little eyeshadow brush from Superdrug. I literally think this was like £2. Every time I lift this palette up to my face, I can smell the gingerbread. It is amazing. Let's see how this looks on camera. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so now that my eyeshadow is done, I am going to apply some mascara. The mascara I'm going to be using is the Benefit Bad Girl Bang. Now, I actually brought the other Benefit set because it had a full-sized Bad Girl Bang in it, and that mascara actually retails at £22, and the set was £32.50, I think. So you're basically getting all the other products for an extra tenner. But this came in the Eyebrow for Beauty set. It's a little mini, and oh my god, this is the best mascara I have ever used. Looking at that brush head, you really would not think that that would make your lashes look like you've got eyelashes on. I have never ever gone out without eyelashes on, and the other day I went out without eyelashes on because this mascara is so good. You can see. Can you literally see that? Look at the difference. It's literally... It's an expensive mascara to buy a full-sized one, so I definitely recommend buying the gift set before if you want to give it a go, but just look at the difference. I feel like everyone has a mascara face when they put mascara on, and this is mine. I have just applied my foundation and setting powder. I am about to try the Too Faced blusher palette from the, I think it's called the Let It Snow gift set. It smells like cookies, but it's not as overpowering as the eyeshadow palette. Now, I don't normally wear blusher, so this is going to be a trial and test for me. I'm just going to use the brush that I have that doesn't have any makeup on it already, which is the Real Techniques buffing brush. I don't actually know if I own a blusher brush because I don't normally use it. I think I'm going to try Snow Kissed because it's not as overpowering, it's not as bright as the other blushes. So you have to smile. I haven't done this before. Can you see that? There's a subtle difference. I'm more of a bronzer person than a blusher person, and I feel like having the two might overpower it, but it gives you a nice little rosy cheek. I really feel like I should have tried the Better Than Sex mascara because I know that's their best selling mascara. The Bad Girl Bang Benefit mascara just blew me away, so I wanted to show you how good that was. Maybe I'll try the Too Faced one in a vlog. Okay, so next I'm going to use the Benefit Hoola Bronzer, which is a classic. It's been in my makeup bag for years. I literally use it every day, every time I put makeup on. The whole reason... That just fell on the floor. Oh my god. I actually use the brush, as you can see I've already used it. I use this brush to apply it, and then I kind of blend it out with a Real Techniques brush. So I'm just going to do that now. Okay, so I know that looks really harsh, but I basically apply that and then I blend it out. So I apply it on my cheekbones, I apply it on my forehead. There's no real structure to the forehead. I just try and put it near my hairline. There's no technique to that. And then put it, I mean I use bronzer as contour, if you can't tell already. I put it either side of my nose. So like that's a really harsh line, but I blend it out so it's all good. With the excess I just go under my chin and under my jawline and down my neck, so it's not all like one colour. So you mean that looks ridiculous, but then I take the Real Techniques contour brush and I blend. I literally just blend either side and the tip of my nose. And then with my forehead, there's no structure like I said before, I just blend. Like I can't even see what I'm doing in this viewfinder, but there is no structure to my forehead bronzing. Okay, so the final product I'm going to use is from the Benefit Makeup Megastars. So I'm going to use the Benefit Cookie highlighter on one side, and then I'm going to try the Too Faced highlighter on the other side, because I haven't actually used much from the Let It Snow Girl makeup collection. I think I might do that in another video. This is what it looks like. The same packaging as Hoola Bronzer, but it just says Cookie. And it is a highlighter. Okay, literally the same. The brush looks slightly different. Lift out the little plastic box. is like a shimmery pink highlight. The brush is different to the Hoola bronzer brush. It is slightly more domed. So I'm going to give this a go. I guess I should try and use this. Okay, so I've zoomed you in again. Let's see. I'm not sure how this is going to work. Can't really tell if there's product on this brush, but I think it's because of the colour of it. Okay. I mean, you can see that a lot more pigmented than I thought it was going to be. Right, let's try the Too Faced one. So the Too Faced highlighter is in the top part of the Snow Girl, and it is in the shade Angel Wings. There's a bronzer on the other side, but I'm going to stick with my Hoola bronzer. I'm going to be loyal to that. So I'm just using this fan brush, which again I think was like £1 from Superdrug. I bought that when I first started doing makeup. So I'm just going to dust some of the product, and then I mean, maybe if I get a bit more on the brush. This isn't as pigmented as the Benefit one. I mean, you can see that. You can't see that one as well. I definitely prefer the Benefit cookie, but I'm not really a highlight kind of girl. I like my makeup to look mattified, so I don't really like wearing highlighter. I'm just gonna put a bit on my nose. I mean, you can see that. You can see that. That is really shiny. I mean, it's good if you want a shiny highlighter, but I definitely think Benefit is more pigmented. Highlight, I definitely would go for Cookie over Angel Wings. So yeah, I'm just going to finish off this look with the classic MAC Velvet Teddy. I'm just going to line my lips first though with Boldly Bare. I will just say, now I've got kind of closer to the camera and I can see a little better, I do actually really like the Too Faced highlight on my nose. The Too Faced highlight kind of matches my skin tone. It's not as pink as the others. I do like it on my nose, I just don't really like it on my cheeks. I don't know, I just never really jumped on the highlight bandwagon. Okay, so that is my finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!